What's up, YouTube? Starting another live stream here. Just getting ready to roll out of here. Head south again. If you were on yesterday, it'll be the same, basically the same ride, heading down. Going to the same place I went yesterday, get a load of stone, and come back up this way. So it's gonna be the same, probably the same jumping. I watched the stream last night and saw you guys, you know, when it was lagging and everything, and I apologize for that, man. There's not much I can do about that. I know somebody in the chat yesterday did say about sending me a cellular booster, which would be cool. I would definitely try that out. I can't remember his name. I probably do apologize. I kind of ran through it last night pretty fast. So, but yeah, I'm gonna just got my coffee from Wawa again. One of my favorite places to stop and get a cup of coffee if you're not local to this area or to this country. Wawa is pretty good, and there's a bunch of them on the east coast of the United States, more and more down south. Florida used to be just up in the northeast, but now they're spreading out. So yeah, Wawa coffee. I already had my hash brown already this morning. I already been down to this quarry once already this morning, so heading down now to get another one. But the stream will be jumpy in the spots that it is that it was yesterday again, so I do apologize. Especially with the Bob story. That was hilarious. Not hilarious at all. You guys got pissed how that jumped out. So yeah, we get rolling here again. I'll hit that again a little bit. I don't want to go too deep into it because I think it's worth doing a full-blown like a long-term video on YouTube, and I'll post on TikTok too. So but yeah, I think that's what the plan is here. All right, so I'll take a quick look at this before I head out here. Waka 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 waka. Yeah, yo, I'm pretty upset about. I had 3 or 4 waka wakas going down this morning. It would, but that was more rush hour. This is going to be, hopefully, this is going to be a nice, relaxing ride for us. All right, that's what I'm hoping for. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. So yeah, 10:30 now. It's 10:30 a.m. in Jersey. So yeah, I'm gonna head out here, and yeah, let's go Optimus. Yeah, you are the GOAT, Joey. I don't know about all that, but I have some fun out here, that's for sure, and I enjoy bringing you guys with me. So all right, I'm gonna head out here, bank a right, and start heading down. I won't be able to see the chat as I'm driving, as you guys know. Some people yesterday were thinking I was peeking at it here and there, but I can't even see it, man. Once I get rolling, I shut that right down. I can't see it, so no sense of being unsafe when I'm out here bitching about everybody being unsafe, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna bank a left here at this light and get the show on the road here. So again, I hope the stream stays in good. It's a little nicer day today than it was yesterday. The Canadians up there are cooking something, I don't know, and it's smoking the hell of us down here in the States. So, hey, bud, whatever you're cooking up there, shut her down, will you? You're smoking us out down here. Or maybe I got a lot of followers and subscribers up in Canada. Maybe you guys just get a bunch of buckets of water and walk out to the woods and throw it and help us out a little bit down here, huh? Now I feel for you, man. That's a mess when that happens, for sure. Jersey has plenty of pineland fires and all that kind of stuff, but that Canadian stuff is crazy. But yeah, so it's still, you still have a little bit of a haze. It actually looked like it's, you know, a little hazier on the actual GoPro video when I started, but I don't know, maybe it'll clear up a little bit as we're rolling along. It's not raining. It's sunny, about 74. So there's definitely spots where the sun cuts through this fire haze, the Canadian fire haze we got coming down. So yeah, here we go, rolling down. Hopefully it'll be a nice, relaxing trip for us today. Again, if you're new to my channel or new to my page, I'd love to play music. I like to sing and all that when I'm rolling along, but I tried that on a couple of YouTube lives, and yeah, for that I need to not play music because of the copyright laws and all that. It's, like I said, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, June 7th here. About 10:35, and I'm just getting ready to head down the road here. Check, make sure this screen. I'm gonna take a look real quick here. Does anyone know how long the trip is? Yeah, I usually do. This trip here will be probably about 45 minutes. We'll be getting down on the big road here in a little bit. Probably about 10 minutes. 10 minutes down to get on the parkway. Once we get on the parkway, then it's nice. It'll be a nice, cool, relaxing ride. I'm hoping this time of day is pretty good. We're just past the morning rush hour. Yeah, usually the parkway is a nice ride at this point. So hopefully, we'll see what happens, man. I had a couple of people saying yesterday I should get a passenger so they can read the chat to me and I can answer questions. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I don't know who the heck would want to ride along with me for all those hours, but yeah, someday it might happen. I have to get the wife out in the summertime. She's a teacher, so she's going to be off in a couple weeks. Maybe I'll get her to come along and read the chats as we're driving along. Yeah, she listens to me enough, though, I would imagine. But yeah, I had some good waka this morning. But I got him. I'll put him out as shorts. I'll put him out as shorts probably tonight sometime. So that's the plan anyway. Actually got some shadows on the road. You see that? You see the sun coming through a little bit now. Yesterday it was just doom and gloom. The whole live stream yesterday was doom and gloom. So we got a little. That's truckers always like nice weather, obviously. Yeah, the rainy, nasty rainy days, stormy days. Yeah, 90% of the time we're still out here doing this. I catch a break once in a while doing what I'm doing. With the weather, but man, I remember over the road there was no brakes. It was like, yeah, you call your dispatcher, it's a foot of snow on the ground. Now what's your point? Start rolling, and that's just how it was. So I luck out a little bit with like I said, the industry that I'm in right now. It's you get really bad weather. I can still run and still run stone and still, there's still stuff for me to do, but with the dirt side of it, it gets a little sloppy. So up on the parkway here, I'll hit a little bit more of the Bob story. I don't want to hit it now because I know this could be a little sketchy down through here with the cell service. But yeah, whoever was mentioning about the cell signal booster they want to send me, that would be awesome. I'll definitely take it. Hit me up somehow in the if you leave a message, I'll get your name this time and I'll contact you one way or the other and figure that out. This is all really new to me, all this stuff here. I'm trying to learn day by day. I'm trying to make it better day by day, stream by stream, short by short, and video by video. So doing my best, guys. It's basically all me. I was telling the stream yesterday, my niece is the one that does all the designs for my profile picture, the little thumbnails in there, the logo designs and the merch. Click on the link in my bio for the merch. She did an awesome job for the waka rendering on the back of the shirts with my truck on the road with, like, I think it's a Mercedes style car with a Pac-Man on top of them. So yeah, it's pretty cool what she did. So I got some shirts for that and some stickers and stuff like that. So check that out if you get time. It's pretty cool what she did. Even if you're not going to buy anything, just go check that rendering out. It's pretty cool. I also changed the background on my channel. page, or my main channel page, to show the truck and the trailer that I a lot of people, newer subscribers and stuff, they're coming in, haven't seen my videos. You know, I think I have 80 or so posted on YouTube now, so they haven't seen my older videos. There's only a couple that have the full shot of the truck in it, but this way you guys can see it. You have a little better idea, you know, what's on the other side, what's behind this hood. This little town of New Gretna going through right now. I'm going to Parkway, so about 2 miles away before I jump on that. Beautiful New Jersey. I see a lot of the questions too, people asking in the other streams and on my normal video comments, asking, you know, where do I drive? Do I drive over the road? Do I cross country? No. New Jersey, pretty much 90% of the time. We'll run a little. Here is usually a little sketchy with cell service, so bear with me. Jump up on the big road here. Might get it a few more times for the first few miles, but then it seemed like it was pretty solid after that. So yeah, just bear with me and hold on tight. We'll get through the bad cell areas. Hasn't kicked me off yet, so it just jumps around a little bit. You kind of miss what I was saying yesterday. I was telling a story about this guy Bob, that this old trucker that kind of changed my whole outlook on driving, and have a little conversation with him. So I'm gonna wait to hit that a little bit when we get up on the big road, and it's and hopefully I have a good signal. They said I can't tell one way or the other, but I'll get this story out one way or the other. Up there smoking us out. Gotta do something about that, bud. Yeah, the whole Northeast is getting the smoke fog from that fire up in Canada. Fires, I should say. Make sure you're getting my windshield all wet, Mixer. Yeah, the stream was a little rough through here. I saw it had a couple bounces, in and out bounces yesterday, so wait another couple miles here and bring back the Bob story a little bit. Fill you guys in. I apologize for that. Jumping out while the cell signal jumping out while I was in the middle of that yesterday. I'm gonna try to do this a little more often. If you guys think it's cool, man, I'm doing it. It's a perspective from a truck point of view, a little bit more than what you get if you never in one of these. And as far as the guys that drive a truck every day, yeah, you can appreciate that. You can appreciate that view too, for sure. A little windshield time on the big road here. Yeah, nice. This will be a nice, relaxing ride. I got a pretty good feeling about that. boring compared to the shorts. You know, you watch the shorts, it's bang, bang, bang. You know, two or three good clips of some action happening. But this is more or less, you know, what the rest of the time is. You know, I'm still barking, talking my way the whole time. You know, even if there's not much going on. But you know, times like this, usually I'll just sit back, crank the radio up, and enjoy the ride. iPads or something, then maybe I could be able to see it. But yeah, I don't read it while I'm driving, man. It's just a safety thing for me. God forbid something happened, and you know, I'm not paying attention to that. I would never be able to live that down. So yeah, eyes peeled straight ahead. Sorry if my hood's a little spotty this morning. It's really, really dry in Jersey. We didn't get the thunderstorms that we were supposed to get last night, and everywhere I go, it's super, super dusty. And yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. It drives me crazy. It's one thing. The rest of the truck is usually pretty clean, but that hood, that's the part that I see the whole time. You know, so I gotta have that clean. Little OCD about that. Try to think of some of the questions I read yesterday. I got to start writing them down, so I can hit them when I come back to the chat. Not that, you know, it's the same people in here, but or if there's anybody even in here, but yeah, hopefully that, you know, I can get some of the answers back to your questions. A lot of people ask what kind of truck this is. It's a 2019 Peterbilt 389. Tri-axle dump truck. Like I said, if you change the background of my home channel, you can check that out quickly. You can see the truck in the trailer that I pulled. I don't have the trailer on right now. I dropped that off this morning at a job site where I had to bring a couple of those machines to. So yeah, like I said this morning to this quarry down here I'm going to. I shut the stream off yesterday when I got to the quarry because the signal there is horrible. So it would suck. It would be a little frustrating for you guys. So, but we'll see. When I get down there today, I'll pull over and get into the quarry again and see if the signal's holding. If the signal's holding, I'm going to keep it. Give you guys a little taste of what actually happens in the quarry and what goes on there. Some days it can definitely be pretty interesting, but most of the time it's pretty chill. Good bunch of guys, pretty good quarry down here, so I see them quite a bit. Trying to think of some of the questions in my head, man. Trying to roll through the chat from yesterday in my brain and think about it's a Peterbilt truck. It also has the Cummins X15 motor in it. A lot of people ask me about that. It's about 550 horse. We got it turned up a little bit, so she rolls pretty good, especially when I'm empty. It's Allison automatic transmission. My first automatic was this truck. I driven 18s, 13s, Super 10s, 10s, all of them. Because of where I run, if you watch a lot of my shorts, I'm on Long Beach Island, which is a resort barrier island. The original Jersey Shore, you know, type of thing without the Snooki. So yeah, that's Long Beach Island's about 30 miles south of Seaside, where the old Jersey Shore Snooki thing and all those guys were at. So anybody that, you know, if I'm talking to, you know, 99% of my videos. It's pretty flat, the whole coastal area along New Jersey. New Jersey has some pretty hilly sections up northwest. I mean, not mountain per se, but you know, it's pretty good, especially considering down here. Yeah, running an 18 speed where I run all the time, it just doesn't make sense. I had one of those, you know, 4-foot shifters. I think my shoulder's paying the price now. Over all those years, I was shifting, scraping my knuckles on the ceiling, you know, looking all cool and stuff. No, not busting those guys that got them. It was pretty cool, man. I had mine all decked out too, but it was a lot of fun. It was cool, you know, doing that. But now that I'm an old man and rolling in an area where it's, you know, constant suburb traffic and you know, definitely not inner city, but there's a lot of people, especially when it comes to summertime in the area that I run. So having an automatic is key, man. It definitely helps out my left knee after all those years of clutching. So. Thank everybody too for all the comments and all the love that I get. You know, the "we love you, Joey's," and "you're the man," and all that stuff, man. That's awesome. I really appreciate it, man. I look forward to seeing that. You know, reading the chats at the end of the live, or you know, at night when I can. It's pretty cool, man. You guys definitely build my confidence to keep going with this stuff. I guess it just took off because it's, you know, very relatable to everybody, because everybody's got to drive somewhere one way or another, or if somebody's driving them, you know. So yeah, it's pretty cool how it went nuts, man. It absolutely did. Yeah, like I said, I mentioned the merch with the link in my bio. You know, I would have never even thought about anything like that. Got so much love from you guys asking for shirts and asking for different things. And it took me a little while to get on it. I just never thought that I'd be doing anything like that. You know, not that I knock it, believe me, I think it's great that, you know, do something like that. It kind of brings everybody into the mix of what they're trying to promote on their channel, what they're trying to, you know, what they're trying to do. So yeah, man, it's kind of cool. Everybody wants to be part of what I got going on here. And it's not even what I got going on, it's what we got going on, because you guys did this, man. I posted a couple and it went nuts, and it's like, oh, I guess they like it, man. Let me do a couple more and do a couple more, and then all of a sudden I'm up to all hours of the night editing and trying to put some of the videos together that somehow mean something to me. You know, yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for what I do. I try to do it, you know, I try to do one each day, at least put one each day to kind of stay in the algorithm. It seems that's what's worked in the past for me in the last few months, and why things have jumped so hard. So yeah, just trying to keep that up and stay on your pop-up page, you know, every day. Hopefully I'll get a pop-up and see a video from Joey Whispers every day. Yo, Jersey Sly with half a blinker in the lane. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely nobody behind me right now, buddy. Could have took that route, but nah. I get it. Could hit that Bob. I was in I can't remember if it was Missouri or Mississippi. I know it started with an M and had a bunch of I's and S's in it. I can't remember which one it was. But, yeah, it was a later night. I pulled into one of the truck stops there. I wish I could remember which one it was too, but I can't. I pulled in to get some dinner. It was I was having a pretty rough day. It was right around the holidays. I can't remember if it was before or after. But it was a long day. The weather was a little problem. On that day, it was. I don't know how to explain it. There was, you know, it's not a tractor trailer. It's a tractor trailer, but it's a flatbed. So anything that went on, I had also. somebody cut me off pretty hard, where I was in a bend and cut me off pretty hard, and I had to jam on the brakes pretty hard there, which, you know, don't really like to do in turns too much, but, you know, sometimes you have to. So and when I did that, the front part of the load kind of shifted a little bit. I didn't lose it off the trailer, but I definitely didn't like the way it was sitting like, and I spent about an hour trying to get things to move over, but a little difficult to do that when you're just standing on the side of the road by yourself trying to get the whole load to ship back. So so yeah, I was a little frustrated with that, frustrated with not seeing the family because it was around the holidays and, you know, that kind of stuff. So I ended up walking into this truck stop with a little chip on my shoulder. Wasn't really rude to anybody, but definitely wasn't in the mood for anybody, that type of thing. So this gentleman there was a couple people in there, but this gentleman sitting off to the side, kind of keeping an eye on me, watching me as I was, you know, going through, sitting down and talking to the waitress and everything. And, like I said, I don't believe I was rude, but I definitely seemed like I had a little attitude going. So it's about 5 minutes in, I gave my order and was waiting for the food to come out. This older gentleman walked over to me and asked if I minded if I sat with me and had his dinner. So I was definitely a little taken back. I wasn't in the mood really for any of that, and it went through my head pretty quickly about just telling this guy that, you know, thank you, man. I just, today is not the day. You know, I'm just having one of those days. Appreciate just being left alone. But something about this guy's face and the sound of his voice, it was pretty calming, and I definitely needed that at that point, but I still was, you know, was a little skeptical about it. But I told him, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, sit down. And he's like, how you doing? My name is Bob, and I told him my name is Joe, and just started to talk, and he didn't say anything about how I was acting at all for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the conversation, just basically talking about trucker stuff, you know, asked where I was today, where I'm heading, that kind of stuff, you know. And then he started in on, you know, you seem like you're in a rough mood, you know, tonight. And that's when it all started, man. I was just telling him, yeah, you know, I had a rough day with this, rough day with that, you know. Guy cut me off. I had my load shift and everything. You know, I miss my boys. I got 2 boys at home, and miss the wife and everything. And, you know, it just seems like some days it all comes to a head. I was trying to play it off, but, you know, this guy wasn't stupid, man. He could see it right in my eyes what was going on. So he continued to just listen to me and hear what I was talking about. He'd chime in here and there with, you know, some of the things he had going on that day or that week. And really soft-spoken man, true gentleman, you know, very super polite to everybody in the place, and just a, you know, real decent guy. And I believe he was, I know I said he was driving for 50 years. I believe he was 74 years old, and he was driving his whole life. Pretty sure he had a farm. His family had a farm when he was younger, and he said he didn't like the animals. He didn't like working with the animals. He liked, you know, driving the tractors, driving the machines, and everything. So his dad ended up buying him the farm, and he ran for other things. But like I said, that's all part of the story. I'll get into that for sure at another time. But yeah, he outlook on changed my whole outlook on life, man, to be honest with you. And it's funny because like I said, I used to get pretty frustrated about this. I used to get pretty angry, man. The whole road rage and everything, people doing stupid stuff with trucks. It used to get my goat pretty good, man. And almost to the point where, you know, like I read a lot of the comments, oh, I couldn't do your job, my road rage is too much, you know, I get too uptight about things. And I get it. I was there for sure. And then, like I said, this guy Bob came along. So anyway, not to make it a long story short here, Bob told me, he's like, I can't remember if he told me or if I actually asked him, because within about a half an hour conversation, us going through eating our dinner, he pretty much calmed me down just by the sound of his voice, man. I mean, he didn't say anything per se to calm me down, but just him talking and how he was. Again, you know, older gentleman, 74. He didn't have, like, you know, high energy or nothing like that. He was just soft-spoken, kind of monotone, but soft-spoken, and would always have this funny little crack of a smile, and then a little bit of a laugh almost after every time he stopped talking. It was like his thing, man. I can't explain it. But so he was telling me about, you know, he was younger. He had some incidents where he got right out of the truck and, you know, jumped right up on somebody's car. You know, how things used to be done in the old days, a little different, but he was telling me he was able to get through his anger and rage by telling the people how he felt. But what worked for him better than actually getting out and telling them was to tell him in the cab. Tell him. He's like, just tell him. He's like, talk to him. And I'm like, Bob, what's that do, Bob? They can't hear me, man. They can't hear a word I'm saying. I'm just spinning my wheels in there. And he said, yeah, try it tomorrow. And I said, yeah, try what? Just, you know, try yelling at him? He said, yeah, yep. He's like, somebody pisses you off, somebody gets in front of you, somebody does something stupid. He's like, let him know. He's like, hammer him. Like, don't hold back, hammer him. He's like, you're in the cab all by yourself, man. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can laugh at you. Nobody can make fun of you. Nothing. He's like, let him have it. And I started cracking up. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna sound good, huh, man? Just works. And I just laughed. You know, I'm a young kid. I know everybody. I believe I was in my late 20s, and I just like, yeah, whatever, Bob. You know everything. He's been around a little bit, but that was before I was mature enough to understand about experience and listen to the older generations. You know, I was right on the cusp of the end of that, where I knew everything and I was better than everybody and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, to go on with that, I'm gonna probably get signal's probably gonna get terrible up here. Probably the same spot we lost Bob last time, but yeah. So that was pretty much it, man. That's why I talk like I do. That's why I bark all day long. It's because of Bob, and I'm telling you right now, it does it, man. It works for me. It's not gonna work for everybody. I get it, man, but I'll tell you what, it works for me for sure. I talk about it, and like he said, he's like, hammer him. Let him know how you feel. Hammer it. He's like, and 10 minutes later, when you start hammering the next guy, he's like, you forgot all about that other time. You forgot all about that other guy. It's all gone. So yeah, it took about a week. Man, I thought about that guy every day. Every time somebody got me mad, I could see that guy's face. And he's like, just tell him, tell him, tell him. So, yeah, I started telling him. And it's funny because a lot of the comments, you know, the people that really don't know my channel or just might, you know, I might pop up on their page and they say how I'm just a professional crier. And yeah, that's all good, man. That's fine. I don't mind those comments one bit. But that's the reason why. Bob's like, you let that stuff build up inside you, man. He's like, it's no good. He's like, you know, some people can get mad at somebody driving on their way to work, you know. He's like, they're at work in 15 minutes. He's like, you're out here for 12, 14 hours a day or whatever it is, and, you know, running every single day. You want to bottle up that stuff? He's like, you want to hold on to that stuff? He's like, why? Why bother? It's only going to happen another 5 minutes up the road. And, yeah, like I said, it took me about a week of screaming and yelling at everybody, and at the end of the week, there started being some laughing and giggling at this. That was it, man. That was it. Don't get me wrong, I still have my days, man. I still hammer them from time to time, for sure. You guys don't see half of that, for sure. And there's some of it's not good for TV, you know what I mean. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, they're few and far between anymore. All right, so I'm coming through the section. It's gonna bump in and out here. This is, I think, where we lost Bob yesterday. So I'm glad I got that out, at least the good part of it. I'm gonna do a long one. Bob's definitely worth it. I don't even know. He was 74 25 years ago. So Bob, if you're not with us anymore, God rest your soul, buddy. Thank you for being my beacon, man. I needed that day. I needed it for the rest of my life, and I appreciate it, man. Now you get me all choked up, Bob, damn it. Anyway, all right. So bear with me. This stream's gonna bump in and out here for like the next couple miles for sure until we get to the quarry. If it's still quarry, I'll shut it down and maybe go back out to the north again. Yeah, thanks for being with me now. And if you want to check out, I totally get it, man. This is annoying when it starts bouncing back. Instead of shutting it down here. Or start any stories or anything like that. Just gonna kind of cruise here. If anybody's just jumping in, I don't read the comments as I'm rolling, for obvious reasons. But again, I know a lot of creators do that. That's fine, man. To each his own. Do whatever you want. But I'd rather not. Wondering, I'm currently in New Jersey. I'm down in the county area, Santa Cruz, Stone, and yeah, it's about 73 degrees. It's about 10 after 11 a.m. in the morning, and I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. I cannot believe the amount of love that I'm getting across the pond. Netherlands, Poland, and Tel Aviv, Israel in there, crazy, Germany, Belgium, yeah, unbelievable. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day across the pond as well. I can't forget Australia. Got a lot of subscribers down in Australia, so that's cool. Just flip your phone over, you'll be able to watch the video a little better. Saying much only because I know this is a real choppy area for the stream, so I don't want to get started on anything and then you guys miss half of it like good old Bob yesterday. So just gonna keep it quiet, enjoy the hood for a couple more minutes to get to the quarry, and then I'll be able to watch my stream once I get in there, see how it's actually working, if it's working at all, if there's anybody in here. By that point, might not be anybody left in here because it might be so choppy, but we'll see. rush hour, that's where you're seeing the wakas. Little sunflower farm next to me. Showed you guys that yesterday. The guy whacks them sunflowers once they get up to nice long stalks. He'll whack them down and sell them for 50 cents a piece. I'll stop there and grab the girls in the office and the wife and mom and stuff like that. So for $5 and roll back with 10 big, huge sunflowers, you can't beat it. Some days I'll be on my phone. I have a Bluetooth thing, so I don't hold the phone up to my ear. But people also call me sometimes through here and come right through, clear as day. Come back through the next day, same exact place. Not a single bar. I don't understand it. But yeah, somebody was mentioning in the chat yesterday about a signal booster. I know nothing about them. I did hear that, you know, people do use them. I don't know how well they work or not. Somebody wanted to send me one. That'd be awesome. Maybe somebody that knows a little bit more about them than I do. I was actually thinking about picking one up, but I haven't had time to research them and see which ones are good, or even if they do work, or if it's even worth it. So, but hell, if somebody wants to send it, I'll try it. This was spotty as hell. Much stuff. It's pretty cool. It works. Guys, the work. I don't have any kind of going wherever. Hours or something. So. Alright, so I'm at the quarry here. See if I can see how my signal is here. Alright, seems like I got a stream. The stream is going. Is it still lag? Yeah, it had to be lagging, man. There's a couple spots through there, like I was saying earlier, it lags really hard. I apologize for that. Just got your merch in the mail today, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that whole merch thing. Like I said earlier, I never thought I would be that doing any kind of merch. So, but yeah. G'day, mate. G'day. Love the content. Thank you, Aussie Shooter. I have a hard time reading these names. They're so small on my screen. good now. Cool. Signal's good now? All right. Bad on the way in. Yeah, I knew that, man. I tried to give you guys a little heads up before that. It was gonna get bad. But it sometimes gets bad in here too, with all of the piles and everything, the signal. So what do you think? You want to stay on while I go get loaded here and kind of see what happens? Or should I just bump it out and wait till I get a better stream in a couple hours? I'm vibing, drinking green tea, eating Trophman in the nuts. All right. Yeah, man, Waka shirts. That's right. Yeah, hit this link in my bio for that. Check that out. My niece did some really cool designs, man. She's super creative and awesome. Joey, good morning. Waka 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 to you. Yeah, well, waka 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 right on back. That's right. All right, let's check this out and see if this is gonna work, man. Again, if the stream drops out, I apologize. It's really sketchy and spotty in here, so. But this is one of the plants, one of the quarries that we come to. One of the bigger ones. Well, they're all pretty good size down here in South Jersey, this section. So, but yeah, this is the place, man. This is one of the places I come to anyway. KW right there. What's up, man? Again, guys, I'm not reading the chat. I can see the screen now. I got the chat open, but the friggin' writing is so small, and I'm old, and I gotta get some new eyes or something. But I can at least see that it's not. Well, hopefully. Here's a lot of the material that I'll run back. It all depends on what the customer wants, and landscapers and stuff like that. So. But I have to check on, see if they have a certain style or certain kind that the boss wanted me to look at while I'm down here getting the stuff that I usually get. These are some of the different, stones. You got river stone, you got these white 3/8 crushed stone, 3/8 river, 3/4 river, 1.5 river, inch to 3 inch river. Yeah, he's looking for this 3/4 white stuff, I think, here. Yeah, they got some 3/4 there. All right. Get a price of that on the way out. Hope the stream's still running. Seems like it's moving. So the stone I gotta pick up is down this a ways. So as slow or steady and slow, however it goes. It's D. I don't want no dust on my hood. I hate it. I know I picked the wrong business to be in if I don't like dust, huh? Well, if you go nice and slow, it makes a difference. Nice and slow, like through the whole out to the scale, and some dude will come ripping in at like 40 mile an hour and just totally wasted. So it sometimes it don't matter. But yeah, I'm a little OCD. I like to keep the truck clean. It's hard to keep it clean doing, in this particular business for sure. But yeah, every day's a truck show, man. Every day's a how this the stream is still moving or if it's jumping out or not. Yeah, it looks like it's moving right now. As soon as I stop to get loaded, I'll spread my eyeballs open a little bit so I can get a little more vision on the chat. I'm going to get loaded from this pile right here. Loader man's already there. He's loading up somebody else right now. Give you a little view of that. Pitch it around enough here. Nice looking Ram truck right there. I'm not a Dodge guy, but Rams are pretty sharp, man. I'll give you that. I don't know if you can see it. I guess I'm not pinching on there. Yeah, you should be able to see that. The big conveyor belts to the left there. They'll dump just, you know, they'll dig it out of the, or they'll pump it out of the water, the sand, and it'll come up, and that thing right there will spread out the different sizes of stones and all that. So. What's up, bud? I'll take 25 again, please, sir. Yeah, sir, all right, we're getting loaded. OCD in my truck too, gotta keep it clean. That's right. I know the feeling with the dust, me having a black Mad scooter. Hell yeah, man. I got a black Mustang, I got a black Chevy Silverado, man, and yeah, I can't stand bringing them to work because they just get dusted right out. Yeah, black's my favorite color for sure. I know some people say it's not a color. Truck go vroom, that's right. They're my favorite artists. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Stream's going good. Good. I'm glad, guys. Guys, showed up and loading you. Yeah. Can't do that right now with the GoPro the way it is, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do that one day. I'll hop out with my phone. It's pretty cool, man. They get me in like 2 buckets. Well, little more than 2 buckets. He's right on my side right now. You probably hear it going in. That's going in. Put my window down a little bit, you hear it better. Do you have to buy your own truck for trucking? Yeah, you kind of do. I don't, because I'm a company driver. I work for a company, so I'm not an owner-operator. Yeah, man, this line of work's hard to keep these things clean. She gets hosed down every night, but yeah, it's not enough sometimes for sure. Owner operator, well, yeah, I'm a company driver, man. Company driver. I work for a little company, actually for my best friend. We've been best friends for about 45 years. So yeah, he's a cool dude, man. He now is pretty much runs the company. His dad did for years. They've been in business since '73. So when I was about 3 years old, his dad started this business, and I still call him Dad. As a matter of fact, today's his birthday. Today's his birthday, the old man's birthday. 82 years old today. So yeah, they treat me like family, man. I call him Dad. He calls me son. It's I remember sitting at his dinner table when I was 7 years old. He used to come home from work and get mad because I was sitting in his spot. But yeah, he's a real cool family, real great place to work, man. Like I said, it's a little family-owned business, so not a big corporate conglomerate with a lot of bull going on. So, like what a lot of you company drivers got to deal with. Yeah, I'm definitely lucky, man. Take the truck car itself home, or do you leave it? I actually live very, very close to the yard where my job is, so, or where the truck's parked. So yeah, my morning commute is about a minute and 3/4. That's about it. I think I could do it quicker, but yeah, usually it takes around 2 minutes. Sometimes there's a bus in there, so. But yeah, I'm right down the road. It's nice, man. It's pretty cool. Happy birthday to him. Thank you. I will let him know. He'll be glad. He's I told him happy birthday this morning. I gave him a big hug, and he asked if I had any money for him. So he's still feeling pretty good. This should be getting me get me pretty close. Do a little beep here maybe, or let me know I'm good. He had me a little light early. I had to come back and get some more. A little beep beep. Thank you, sir. Still might be a little light on my gauge, but I'm gonna roll out and see what the scale says. These trucks, we have a gauge. The trucks that have airbags on the rear suspension, we have a gauge on the dash that it doesn't tell you how much weight you have in, but it's just a pound gauge. So I can judge by what it's reading pretty close to get me pretty close to my max. You want to run as much as you can run. I come down here and get loaded with 75,000. I still have 5 more thousand I can run. So it's all well and good sometimes, you know, you're a little light, that's fine, but you know, if I run down here 10 times and I'm 5,000 under every time, that's a couple loads right there, you know. So or at least one, you know, one extra load that I'm losing. So you want to try to run. That's why a lot of the guys, you'll see the one video. This was a scale here where the one video where I was barking at the guy to jump out of his truck and he was too fat. Yeah, if you go back, and it's a little ways back now, but that video was, yeah, I was behind a dump truck on the scale, and he was running a PA. They can't run 80,000. It's 73,280. It's their most they can be. So he was like at 73, you know, 290 or something like that. You know, he was only a couple pounds over. So what we'll do is we'll just hop out. You know, New Jersey DOT, you're allowed to weigh the truck without the driver. So we'll just hop out and stand along the side of the scale until that number goes down. You get a green light, and you're on or you're rolling. So that's what happens sometimes. Even if you can lift up on the door, you get 20 pounds out of that too sometimes when you're standing on the edge. So I'm rolling up to the scale here now. Tighten it up. Judging by my gauge right now, I'm a little under here. I'm probably going to be around 77-ish, 76. Pots 18, rolling on heavy with 3/8, 5/8 mix. Yeah, that's close enough. I was on about 75 earlier on my last run, so
I got the half a ton off.
I went back to get some more, but I'll run with this. It's close enough. Only about a ton under what only about a ton. 2,000 pounds per ton. Thank you. Not too bad. You started going talking 4 or 5 tons under your head. Boss, go and get me. Yeah, you're my tip. I'll yell back to the loader, let him know what I have. This way he knows what his gauge and his scale and his bucket's doing too. 24.56 on pots. Thank you, sir. Throw my tarp up here. Work a little bit. Oh, look at the dust. Oh, come on. Man, no matter how slow you go, doesn't matter. paperwork here. Look at the chat here. Are bad drivers really? Yeah, I mean, they are where I run New Jersey, so if you've ever driven to Jersey, yeah. Do a face reveal, please. It's kind of hard with the GoPro unless I run out in front of the truck. The way I have my GoPro mounted, I have no battery in it, so it's a real pain in the neck to pull it off the mount to how it is, how I have it. But yeah, all you gotta do is type in Joey Whispers in Google. It'll come up. A bunch of my TikToks. Before I really started doing this, a lot of the trucking videos, I would do a lot of lip sync and just mess around, laugh. I got some singing with girls and stuff, and all that silly TikTok stuff. But anyway, yeah, if you just type in my name, you get a face reveal. I'm gonna do a live from the house on the weekend. I think I said I was gonna do it last weekend. I just didn't get around to it, but I'm gonna try to do a live on YouTube from the house, a little live stream. This way I can actually, you know, on the computer where I can actually see the chat. It's a little bit bigger, and I can talk like that. So. Lord Zero, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Have yourself a good day, brother. See you next time for sure. Where am I at? I'm down in Tuckahoe right now. Tuckahoe, South Jersey. Hi from Tuckerton. What's up, Tuckerton? You rolling back through there in a little bit? You're the bomb, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's going green! It's going green! Aha! You saw the video. Yep. It's going green. It's gonna go green. Ah, boy. Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah, I thought they were too. I don't know.
I'm going camping this weekend. We'll have a good time, man. Come back, check it out. You should be able to pull that live up and watch it back, man. Yeah, this scenery out my front window. This is where they actually pump all the sand out. These big lakes like this. A lot of these are man-made, actually. I don't know about this one, but they actually pump the sand from the bottom. Some of these quarries here, like you look at that water right there, it's like 200 feet deep. They're right out. Just go deeper and deeper. I know the one plant up by us, it's like 240 feet deep, man, and it's about a quarter of the size of this one, so. You ever go through Nebraska? No, I'm a local driver, man. Now I used to run over the road. I don't run over the road anymore. I'm in Jersey 99% of the time now. I grew up in OA too. No kidding, no kidding. Ocean Acres, yeah, man. Ocean View, yeah. No, it's just a little sand plant lake, man. Not ocean. I'm gonna try to get you guys some ocean views. There's a couple spots on Long Beach Island where I can pull right up on the dunes with this bad boy. So I'm gonna do that one day. Give you guys a little ocean view. What's the SRHS class of 06? No kidding, I was class of 88, man. I'm an old dog. I was out of there before you even were born, probably. Class of 96. Nice, man, that's awesome. Hello from Denmark. Get out of here, man. You're really sitting in Denmark right now? That's awesome, man. That just blows me away. Anytime I see that from across the pond. Thank you, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, you're in Ocean View. Okay. All right, gotcha. I'm just finishing up my paperwork here. I'm just starting to get rolling here. Truck all the time. Give away, man. Shoot your, flash your lights or something. I love it. I love your channel. I'm a company driver. I'll be in Sweetsburg, New Jersey on Thursday. Nice, man. When I was over the road, I used to run through Sweetsburg all the time. Myrtle Beach check-in. What's up? Hello from Smoky Mountain, Tennessee, man. One of my favorite places. I love running through there when I was over the road, man. Except at night in the snow. Otherwise, it was awesome. Hey, Joey Sunny so good vibes. Get those damn Pac-Man off the roads. I love your content, so raw and pure. I appreciate it, man. I try to keep it real. When this stuff kind of blew up and everybody was enjoying the videos so much, I was I'll get my kids to ask for a honk next time. Yeah, do that, man. I may not see them all, but if I see your arm flying, I'm honking the horn. It's happening, man. So yeah, that's great. I know everybody asks me to honk the horn through this thing, and I always forget to. I'm gonna try to remember when I get up rolling here. Hello from Maine. What's going on, Maine? Just pick up some lumber up in the north side of Maine and top of the Maine back in the day when I was over the road. Detroit check-in. What's up? Hello from Germany. Holy cow, we got Denmark, Germany, Netherlands in the house, little Australia from here time to time. There's Minnesota. Man, what are you guys all doing out there? This is just crazy. This blows me away. Hartford, Connecticut, checking in. All right, North Carolina. Cody Myers, Alabama, Peterbilt 389 dump truck. That's right. Good for you. Be safe out there, brother. Is this the Pac-Man, man? That's the Pac-Man. Waka, 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 waka. That's right. Hello from Mount Airy, North Carolina. Love your videos, man. Keep being awesome. No, you keep being awesome, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Mechanicsville, Maryland, man. I always thought that was a cool name, man. I had a couple deliveries, or I don't know if I picked up a delivery in Mechanicsville, but I know I definitely ran there quite a bit when I was running over the road. I did a lot of the Northeast, man. They tried to keep me east of the Mississippi so I can get home on the weekends because I had the kids. I wanted to get home all the time. But yeah, that's I remember running through there quite a bit. Hi from Bama, baby. What's up, Bama? Hello from Cincinnati, Ohio. What's up, Cincy? Hello from the Midwest. Love everybody in the Midwest, man. Different kind of people out there. Good people. Hope we make more live streams. I'm going to try to, man. Like I said, everybody, this is all really new to me. Trying my best to try to, you know, make it a little bit better each time. So, yeah. Yo, what up, Joey? Hello from Denver. What's going on? Vash 1598. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna send you an email when I get a chance, man. Now I got your name here on the chat. I'll remember, and I'll look you up. Look you up tonight when I watch this back. All right, and we'll do that, man. I appreciate it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, as far as the donating and everything, guys, and the tips and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you don't have to do that, man, but I do appreciate it. I think it's awesome that you do that. Like I said, I don't need you to do it. It's pretty cool that you do it, but yeah, I appreciate it. I had a donation from what the hell was his name now? Mr. I can't find what it was, but it was a pretty substantial donation, and I really got to go back and just watch the live streams to try to find where it was so I can get his name and thank him, because that was unbelievable, man. I really was not expecting that. So, all right, guys, I got to just dump my paperwork here, so I'm gonna get rolling north. I'm gonna be off the chat. It's gonna be spotty until I get out of this area. Okay, so probably about 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes through that really bad zone. I'm gonna call it the Bob zone. I hope you guys got a little bit of the Bob story today. I know a lot of you are upset that I missed that. So if you were in with me earlier, I kind of touched on who that guy Bob was and what he did for me. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get rolling here, so I'm gonna shut the screen down. Thank you so much for watching. If you're jumping out because you can't take the lag, I don't blame you. It's no fun at all. But like I said, it should even out a little bit once I start getting closer to the big road, to the parkway there. So so bear with me if you're in it, you know. And you guys are chatting, you can actually see your chats and stuff. That's cool, but I can't. And but I will, like I said, read it back later. So, all right, and away we go. Let's roll. Really wish I could play the radio. I can't stand that, man. I get it with the whole copyright stuff, but I'm a lot better. I'm a lot easier to listen to with music in the background. Trust me, especially if you turn it up. Let's have a nice easy ride. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'm back next. Not gonna talk here, guys, because I know it should be, or at least it was yesterday. So I don't want you to feel like you're missing anything. So I'm not gonna talk much. Just gonna roll till we get up to that sunflower farm we passed on the way in. It's only about a mile or so, a mile and a half, 2 miles at the top. So away from that. Just hold tight. It's bumpy through here for sure. I'm still here, man. I didn't jump out. Just trying not to talk too much until it's I mean, I don't know if it's running clear right now, but I know for sure once I get up and make the turn up at the second light up here, I know it should even out after that. Or I hope anyway. Or if it's running really clear right now, that's awesome. Nice to drive along and not hear me talk sometimes like this too, right? Up there parking lot. Wait, you got a new vet up there? It's hard to tell, man. I think that might be a vet. Looks like a new vet. Yeah, we call the car haulers parking lots. Basically because they're like a mini parking lot. Yeah, us truckers sometimes, we keep things simple. Let's go. Wake up, parking lot. Yeah, that thing gets any greener, you can smoke it. I hope the stream's running all right, guys. It'll get better here now. Hopefully it'll get a little better. There's the old sunflower farm, 50 cents a piece. Getting them in another month probably. Oh yeah, that first run's doing good. Look at that, beautiful. That thing grew 6 inches since yesterday. Some of them. Holy cow! Oh, maybe not 6, but damn close. The streams should start getting a little better now. Usually got a little better signal out here than I did in by where the quarry is. So hopefully you guys can, hopefully there's still some people in here. You hang around a little bit for the ride back. Got probably about a 45 to 50 minute ride back. So I'm gonna stay on live stream for the whole ride back. If you guys want to go. Put your seatbelts on, keep your hands inside the vehicle. Let's roll. Now you put your hands out if you want. I do sometimes. Yeah, that's basically what this whole thing is. You're really gonna try to pass me right there? Man. That was ballsy, man. Not that much because he didn't follow through, but man, the way you jumped out like that. Yeah, what the hell I was gonna say now? Yeah, I'll make up. It just caught my peripheral vision. The guy pickup behind me jumping violently. I thought he was going. I think he thought he was going too. This time, he's had enough. Oh, that bump almost wrecked him. Yeah, that bump right there is when I got tagged, when I got hit from the side and I got T-boned at that light. Oh, that's another thing you guys are always asking too. I don't know if this is spotty. I'm gonna talk about when I got hit. I'm going to explain what happened to the truck and what happened, everything after. I had part 2 listed, but I had that on TikTok. I don't think I put that on YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to wait a little bit because the stream is spotty, so I don't want you to miss that. A lot of people ask me what happened to the truck after you got hit. If you guys didn't see that, for anybody new to my channel, if you go back, you'll see a 10-minute compilation. Is it in that one? I can't remember which one it is. There's a separate video for it on my channel. If you scroll back and look for the yield sign, there should be a green arrow pointing at a yield sign. Click on that video and you'll see I was in Manahawkin and I got T-boned by somebody that just blew right through a yield. Didn't even stop, and there's no like really come on lane there. So yeah, I got T-boned there, and I was loaded at the time. And but yeah, I'm gonna wait to talk about that until we get up on the big road. So hopefully I'll remember. Yeah, my memory's not what it used to be, but yeah, I'm not the man I used to be. But I hopefully I'll remember when we get up on the big road, and I'll talk, because a lot of people ask that question, and I was actually going to do a separate video about it for YouTube, but I'm just going to I'm going to hit that when we get up here a little bit, just to make sure that hopefully the stream running good. You don't miss any of that. A lot of people are curious about that. But what I was saying about that bump back there that almost wrecked that dually that passed me. Whoa, no, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God, that's a dog running across the road. Holy shit. He almost just got nailed, lady. Oh yeah, she's yelling. That's no good, man. No good at all. I'm a big dog guy, man. I cannot see that stuff. I had a German Shepherd in Illinois when I was driving over the road, man, and I cried for 3 days after that. I actually had to walk up to the house and tell them that I hit their dog. And it was one of those places, or was it Illinois? It was Illinois, but it was farm country part of Illinois. The houses are way back off the road. It was the middle of the night. And I came around this bend. It was the only house on the bend. And I came around this bend, and this German Shepherd jumped right out in front of me. And yeah, yep. And I got out. Horrible scene, man. I'm not going to describe that at all. But the light was on at the house, and I can hear the lady yelling for the dog. So yeah, walked up to the house and had to explain to the lady that what happened. So anyway, I'm a big dog guy. That crushed me. I've hit a lot of animals out here through my career. That was the only dog I ever hit. Hopefully the only dog I ever hit. Not saying that other animals are, dogs are more important or, less. I don't want to get the pee to people after me for crying out loud. But whatever. Yeah, it just, that crushed me pretty hard. But anyway, that bump back there I was talking about that almost wrecked that dually was, when I got hit, I got T-boned, it actually bent one of my stabilizer shocks on my drop axle. And I didn't know it. It didn't bend it much, but it bent it enough, I guess, that it made it act different. But by the looks at it, I got back to the yard after I got hit. I checked everything out. Actually, our mechanic too, we looked at everything. And everything seemed really tight. Nothing was loose. Didn't look like anything was bent. But the way the bracket is on there, you really couldn't see it being bent like it was. It looked fine until we got the new one and saw that it was just tweaked a little bit, man. Not much, but enough that makes... What was happening was every time I hit a bump with my tag axles down, tag axle is that extra tire that's hanging up in the air on dump trucks, and that we drop that when we have a heavier weight. Thank you, man. I appreciate you waiting like that. That's the way it's supposed to happen. But yeah, we'll drop that axle when I'm loaded. Like right now, I got it down, and it's actual steerable axle. Back in the day, not even back in the day, not too long ago, you had dump trucks. Any other dump truck I ran, they were stationary drop axles. So you would drop the axle, hit the button and drop the axle, and they go down by airbags. And it gives you another set of brakes, and it gives you a little bit more stability around bends and turns and stuff like that. So, but what happened was when my drop axle was down because I was loaded when I got hit. So he hit me on the right side. The only damage to the truck was broken. I had broken lug nut covers. I had the chrome lug nut covers and the chrome center cap. They're plastic. So that was the only. He blew every lug nut off but one. So there was 10 of them. Yeah, we're just 10 lugs on here. So he blew every one of the covers off but one. Blew off the center cap. But that was it. That was it. I hit him. I kind of hit him on an angle. So he kind of hit me and careened off me right into the guardrail. I kind of stuffed him into the guardrail tight because there was no place to go. If you watch that video again, but I slowed down and had some choice words. Yeah, so that was, but the video that I did do on TikTok when I originally posted that was on TikTok. So it was a part 2, and basically it was just me. I showed the video again. I showed the whole video. What happened? Like, you know, the video stopped. It's scary, you know. Like, the world doesn't end when the video stops, right? So yeah, I pulled over and stopped, and then ran back there. I didn't know what I was gonna find, man, to be honest with you. It scared the heck out of me when it happened. Obviously, I wasn't expecting it. I know we're always supposed to expect the worst, but you know, if I was gonna be in fear of every single little thing that could happen. So yeah, I ran back there. It was a kid driving, or young male driver with his mother in the car, and she was the passenger seat. It was a what kind of car was it? It looks like a Beamer in the video, but it wasn't. I think it was a Hyundai or a Kia or something like that. But it ripped off the whole front end of the car, basically. Both half of the front fenders got just shredded off, and the whole nose was laying. The bumper, it's all plastic, you know, junk, but it was laying in the road in front of it. So, and he was stuffed right into the guard out of the car. So yeah, after I stopped and took a big deep breath and a couple F-bombs and everything else that I felt I guess I needed to say, I jumped out, ran back there, and made sure they were okay. You know, asked them if they were okay. They were both okay. They were just, you know, pretty shook up, understandably. So I was trying to direct the traffic. That area there, man, in Manahawkin was really tough by the ShopRite, especially that time of day. I believe it was around 3:30ish, 4 o'clock. So it's pretty busy right there. You got people coming out of the shopping center, 3 lanes of traffic where everybody's flying. So I was just trying to decipher that a little bit until the cops got there. Once the cops got there, the people stayed in the car the whole time. They were fine with that because there were so many cars ripping around everybody. They didn't want to get out until the cop came. So, but that was it, man. That's really all that happened. But like that bump where that dually got all out of shape, I hit that, and the truck started shaking. And if you watch the one video that I have, it happened 3 times where the truck was shaking so violently. And what's happening is that tag axle is steerable, so it turns back and forth when I turn. It's not hooked up to the steering wheel. It just kind of moves with the truck back and forth. And like I said, the older trucks had stationary, so every time you went around a turn, you would hit the button and pull that drop axle up, because it would just shred the tire, grind sideways the tire around the turn. But these are nice because they actually steer around the turn, so it doesn't wreck the tires so fast. But there's little shock absorbers and stabilizers that stabilize that axle, and that's what happened. One of the stabilizers bracket got bent just a little bit. Hard to see by eye, but enough that when you got the new one, put them side by side, you can see it. So yeah, that was that shaking, man. It's violent. It is violent. I never had that happen before. I never drove a truck with a steerable drop axle. So when I put it on, it was funny because when I put it on, I started off by saying, "What the heck was that?" You know, little choice words, but yeah, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? Like, I didn't know what the heck was going on, man, but the truck was shaking. And then if you watch the video, you'll see the second and third time it got progressively worse, the shaking. Where the third time nearly threw me out of the seat. When it starts to, there is lift the axle. Are you kidding me? Both hands on the wheel, holding on for dear life, man. Like white knuckle gripping the wheel so it doesn't throw me out of the seat. Like that, I couldn't take my hand off the wheel to reach over and push the button. Plus, you see my dash, I got that one section, there's 12 buttons. This thing was shaking so hard, I'd be hitting every button trying to lift the axle. So, yeah, that was pretty wicked. And then, you know, I talked to the mechanic about it. He's like, it just could have been a bad bump on one side, and that's basically what that is. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'll keep an eye on it. And then a few weeks later, it happened again. We found out what it was. We ordered the parts, and then the next day after we ordered the parts, it happened again. So yeah, that was the most violent time. So basically, did not run my tag axle until we got that fixed, which was only a few days later by the time the parts came in. But I didn't run as heavy, so I would still be in legal weight without the tag axle down. So yeah, that was pretty crazy, man. But that's what happened. Nothing really happened to me besides the the plastic lug nuts in the cover and that bar, that stabilizer bar get a little screwed up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video about that though. There's a lot of people that ask that question, and yeah, they may not see this live, so I'll do a video about it sometime soon. Another question a lot of people ask is the GoPro. What do I run for a dash cam? I run a GoPro Hero 8. A GoPro Hero 8. I know sometimes I talk too fast. I don't even understand myself. So yeah, I run it hardwired. There's no battery in it. I like the GoPro only because of the quality and because of the amount of time with the memory card that I got in there. I can record straight for 10 hours at high definition. So that's what I like to do. Each day I get a full card basically for me to review at night, and then all I'll do is something happens with a clip or somebody does a little waka waka waka, then I'll just turn it on, turn it off after that, so I know basically where it happened in the 10 hours. So it records at like 12-minute increments. Minutes, then I know that it's probably a clip that I'm going to want to check out. So. Heading north on the GSP here, man, the Garden State Parkway. They call it, the truckers like to call it the green stamp. Yep, that's where we're going. We're at about the 34-yard line here, 34/4 yard line or mile marker to normal people. We're heading up to I'll be jumping off at the 58-yard line, and that'll be tuckered in area. Heading back to our yard with this load for our stop. Hope you guys are enjoying the trip, man. It's a relaxing day. It's not too bad on the parkway. Another few hours. Once you get around 3 or 4 o'clock, it starts getting a little bit more congested. There's pretty good. Apologize. Definitely going to try. Research. Yeah, some. And that's coming up on the Atlantic City, New Jersey exit. I think I went by there yesterday and said, I probably don't have to explain what Atlantic City is. I read the chat back last night. A lot of people were like, what the heck's Atlantic City? Atlantic City is where the casinos, there's a bunch of casinos over there. It's kind of a barrier island right along the beach. Pretty cool. They cleaned it up quite a bit from what it used to be. It used to be a little rough on some sections of this. Changed Atlantic City altogether. It's still great there. Really like to go see Luke Combs. I heard Luke Combs is going to be in Philly, I think in July. I'd love to go see him. He's one of my favorite guys. But yeah, Atlantic City, they still have a bunch of shows, a bunch of comedians down there still come in. The casino's probably about a quarter full of what they used to be, but still a cool place to go. I don't go too often, but I do enjoy it from time to time. just got another one. They're still making them, so that's good for me anyway. The Hero 9, 10, and 11, I don't like because the front-facing screen has both front and back-facing screens, and this one doesn't. I don't want the front screen. So I might have to go out and buy a bunch of these and just throw them in the closet so I know I have them. I don't want them to stop making them. I like the GoPro for the quality. The one down part about it is they get hot. So if you're running a dash cam in the windshield on a sunny day, if you can't, if there's no any kind of block from the sun, it's gonna last about 30 minutes. It's gonna shut right off because the heat, just like your phone does when it gets too hot or something like that. So yeah, if you're to use this, I got a visor on this truck. It's not really a drop visor, that it keeps the sun off that part of the windshield. A little hazy in Jersey right now, heading north on the Parkway at the 39/7 mile marker here. It's about 75 degrees and 10 minutes after noon. You guys are all having a good day wherever you are. Cannot believe all the love I get from across the pond, and people actually watch this from all the I just, you know, checking out the live chat when I was at the quarry and seeing you guys from all over the country, all over the countries, all over the world. Amazing, absolutely amazing, man. So thank you for that. Thank you for the love. It's got to be pretty cool being in another country, especially over the pond, across the pond, if you've never been to the States, and seeing what the roads look like and seeing how everything is, you know. I don't know where it is, but I remember seeing a while back on Instagram or one of them, just total chaos driving. Like, I don't know if it was Thailand or China or wherever. It was definitely Asian. It was definitely Asian related by the people. And I'm not knocking Asians. I have no problem with Asians. I have no problem with nobody. But yeah, it was just chaos. I mean, there were no lines on the street. There were no traffic lights. There was nothing. People were just going everywhere. You wanted to go straight, you went straight. As soon as you saw a break, you went. And I mean, people on bikes with like fruit baskets 6 foot high behind them, and they're just weaving at. It was crazy. I definitely got to see if I can find one of them videos and post it, because here I am yelling about all this kind of stuff about the one guy going over the line a little bit, walk, right? So there's not even the lines over there. It's crazy. So yeah, I guess we're a little spoiled. Singapore. I can't remember where the heck that was, man. Definitely a place I've never been, but it was chaos. Holy cow. Yeah, anybody in one of those places like that watching my videos are like, this guy's a pansy. He would never make it here. Favorite got me and sucked me in. And I try to think about that when I blow the horns for little kids sometimes, man. You know, if one of those kids are like, yeah, I got in the truck because some guy in a red Peterbilt went by and blew the horn at me when I gave him the sign. I thought that was cool, man. So that's why I got in the truck. And, yeah, that'd be an awesome story, man. I know I'll never hear it, but it doesn't matter. It'd be awesome. Convoy, man. It was the dark of the moon on the 7th of June in Kenworth, pulling balls. Came over Pete with a I said, pick pen, this is Joey Whispers. I'm about to put the hammer down. 10 more. Chat, sorry, guys. I hope I'm not lagging too much on my video. Again, yeah, man, screen's off, so it doesn't bother me. I would do it all day long. You know, in the big truck. Connects to their gas pedal or something. As soon as I put my blinker on, they go faster. I don't know how that works, man. There's some kind of new technology or something that my blinker makes their car speed up. If I just wait long enough, then they usually forget about why they sped up, and then I usually roll right behind. But yeah, pretty funny, man. I don't understand how my blinker makes their car go fast. But whatever, you know, I drive a truck. I'm not a big technical guy, so. What's up, Pac-Mans? Come on. I saw a couple people say yesterday, you know, do you ever walk the line? Hell yeah, I walk the lines, man. I don't do it when I have somebody 4 foot from my bumper. That's it, you know? I'm not perfect, man. I make plenty of mistakes. I blew a tire on this thing 2 days ago. Like, stupid, total stupid, moronic mistake. So yeah, I'm not perfect, man. I'm far from it. It's just a lot of fun. You're gonna walk now. You gonna walk now? Oh yeah, you saw me here. Now, where you going, man? Come on, I'm not scary. Come on. What was that all about? Oh my goodness. You guys cracked me up, man. He's gonna come back to the center lane now? Yeah, maybe. Pretty truck going on right there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, he's walking that line bad now. Walking. There you go. Man, I can only get so many. I can't walk it like I used to, man. I used to be able to walk it for minutes and minutes. I can't do it like I used to. There you go, guys. You got a little walk. I don't know if you could have seen that. It was up kind of far from the camera for you to see it, but yeah, that Dodge decided he was going to smoke that line pretty good. And he did. Look at Massachusetts getting over. Are you serious? Massachusetts. That was well done, Massachusetts. Well done. Probably has to go to the right for the toll up here, but that's all right. I'm going to think he did it for me. And he did. He's coming back over to me. That's how you do it, Massachusetts. Holy cow. Hey, when you head back north, you do me a favor and talk to everybody else in Massachusetts for me. That'd be awesome. Because, yeah, there's some rough ones up there, man. Yo, and as you're rolling through Connecticut, let them know. And you might as well stop by Rhode Island and let them know. Because, you guys up there are a little different. And people ask me what is the worst state to drive in. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's bad drivers in every state, but I'm also not gonna lie about this. Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, up that way, I cringe when I have to run up there, and I had to run up there quite often. Especially, you know, for me to get to there from here, I had to run the GWB, which is the George Washington Bridge in New York City, and that. So yeah, it was pretty crazy to get up that way. So yeah, you guys up there are a little different. There's a call coming in. I wonder if I can take this call on live stream. I'm gonna try it. If this bumps out, answer. Hello. Guess not. Oh, I must have rang too much. I guess I can actually answer a phone call. I got a Bluetooth headset that I use, so I don't actually pick up the phone, but if I can actually. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do that or not. I'm going to be jumping off up here anyway. I got about 3 more miles left. I'm going to probably jump off the stream. Got a couple calls came in. I got to probably get back to. Nothing serious, but definitely got to probably call them back. So I won't be around tomorrow. Actually, have the day off tomorrow. I got to get a little procedure done tomorrow, so I won't be around tomorrow. There will be no live streams tomorrow from Joey Whispers, but I will try to jump back on Friday. Fridays will be fun on Long Beach Island. That's when the traffic starts coming in for the weekend. So yeah, so there's that. So, but yeah, as soon as I jump off up here, I get a chance to stop. I'm going to shut the live stream down. Gave you guys a pretty good, had to be at least an hour live stream today. Beautiful, nice, relaxing ride on the big road, man. Not too much going on besides the Dodge in the fast lane up there, walking. He's all over the place, so he must be on his phone or something. But, watching my live stream. Yeah, man, live stream Waka Waka. Gotta love it. Glad you guys got a chance to see some of it, man. That's awesome. I hope you can see it. He's still way over the yellow line over there. He's just, he's having a day, man. He's having a day. But I'm gonna be jumping off this exit here. When I get up to the top of the exit, I'm gonna shut the live stream down so I can make my calls here. You know, still got a job to do. I gotta still make sure I'm doing all that the correct way, right? Thank everybody for hanging around, man. I hope the lag wasn't as bad as yesterday. I mean, I'm sure it probably was in certain areas, but thanks for taking a ride with Joey Whispers, man. I loved having you along with me. Pretty cool to read the chat tonight when I get home. Hopefully, you know, some different people got a chance to see what I'm doing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. That's blew up pretty good. Can't believe the amount of subscribers that I have. You guys are awesome. Check that bio for the merch if you're interested in some of that. Even if you're not interested in buying it, check it out for just go check out the design my niece made, man, for the Waka Waka Waka. I just think it's awesome, man. I'm not a super artful, creative guy, and you know, some of you people might not think it's awesome, but no, it's awesome. It's an awesome job. So, yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. Across the pond, all you people across the pond, thank you so much. Cool as hell that you're checking me out, enjoying some of the Waka 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 we got going on in the States here, and appreciate all your love too, man. Absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna make this turn here, pull to the side here, and jump off turn the screen on, and say goodbye to you guys, and jump off so I can finish my day, or go on about my day here. So, thank you so much, everybody, man. This has been cool as hell to be able to do this with you guys, and give you a little POV of the truck, what we're seeing, what we got going on. So, I'm gonna stop here, take 1 second here to shut the live down. Thanks, everybody. Love you all, and hey, man, be kind to each other, huh? We're all out here together. Let's be good to each other and do things the right way. Love you, man.